This formation is outrageous in the attacks, yet still very well balanced in the defensive side. A true first minute to 90th minute formation. These are the tactics and instructions for the 5-4-1. Welcome everybody, and as always, any questions, pop them in the comments box down below. Alternatively, jump into the free Discord server. Socials are down this side if you want to follow any of them, and let's get straight into it. Now, before we get into this, I'm delighted to give you all the opportunity to win your share of over 1 million FIFA points for free. This is all thanks to OneFootball, who's given us the opportunity to go into the new year with a boost. Now, all you need to do is head to the link in the description, download the app, and then pop in the details on the submission form. Now, a quick bit about this app, I genuinely use it and enjoy it. When you first set it up, it asks which team you support and which national team you follow. So from there, not only do you get the latest gossip from the world of football, but you get in-depth analysis and news from the team that you support. You also get in-depth analysis from your team's players, such as how many goals they've scored and which foot that they've scored with. Or if you're like me, you can just flick over to the league table and appreciate how good your team is. So if you are interested in winning some FIFA points, which should be all of you because it's free, head to the link in the description, pop your details in, and best of luck to your squad. Hope you get a nice upgrade. So the tactics then, team, as always, in the ultimate team menu, gonna hit the L2 button, go to custom tactics, and hit L2 once again, and pick one of these slots to put your tactics in so that we can switch to it very quickly once the match kicks off. Now, this formation operates quite differently to any other formation in the game, so give yourself a couple of minutes just to sit back and absorb all of the information as to how this works. We'll quickly run through them now. Starting with the defensive style, we're leaving that unbalanced. Width of 55, we can afford to be a little bit wider due to that extra defender in the middle. Depth of 65, because we've got a back 5, that's going to be operating as a back 3 while we're in the attack, and we're going to have players going forward from all angles, so it's really nice to operate on a little bit of a higher depth than what we normally would in different formations. Build up play balanced, chance creation change to direct passing. Now, these two in combination work really well. Balanced means that players will show for the short pass in the initial stages of the build-up and adopt a balanced position, and then in the final third, when you are on the attack, they will adopt a position where they're going to run in behind your opponent's defense, causing all sorts of problems. We're knocking the width down just below 40, I've gone for 38. What this means is we are actually still going to have a very wide formation, but this just tucks in the central areas of the pitch to give us a few more passing options. Players in the box is a little bit higher than normal. We've gone for 7 just to encourage players to get in and around the box in that attacking third. Finally, corners and free kicks, entirely up to you, mates. I like to have corners on 1 just for the set piece routines, and free kicks on 3 just to encourage the centre backs to go forward for attacking free kicks. That side of things are really nice and straightforward. Now into the magic room where it all happens, the player instructions. Just quickly before, if you want to play FIFA with me or ask me any questions live, I do live stream every Friday at 7:30 PM UK time. I look forward to seeing you there. Instructions: that lone striker wants to be on stay central, get in behind, conservative interceptions, and stay forward. Conservative interceptions simply just means that they aren't focusing on trying to defend, which conserves their stamina in the game and focuses them on their attacking position. Left midfielder wants to be on stay forward, cut inside, balance support, get into the box for cross, and conservative interceptions. If you remember, our width is set as 38, which means the left and the right winger will be tucking in really close to that striker in the final third with that cut inside instruction and get into the box for cross. Your right midfielder wants to be on exactly the same instructions as the left midfielder. So one of your midfielders wants to be your second striker. Now, I'm assuming you'll be operating with 2 strikers, but if not, it wants to be whoever is the most attacking of your midfielders in the team. Instructions they want to be on is get forward, get into the box for cross, conservative interceptions again, stick to position, and cover centre. So what this player will do is they will start deep in the midfield, and then when you go on the attack, they will start to run forward in and beyond the other striker. So essentially they will then run late and start playing up front with the other striker. Now, if you're not sure which way round to play your strikers, put whoever is the fastest and most clinical goal scorer up front, and then the other striker can play in the more deep lying position. So the other midfielder, this is essentially going to be our defensive midfielder. They want to be on stay back while attacking, balanced crossing runs, normal interceptions, stick to position, and cover centre. This is particularly good for whoever is your fast defensive player. For example, if you've got a Kante in your team or Renato Sanchez, as you can see here. Now, onto the defensive side, your other CDM is going to be the one that sits in the middle of your defense. So this wants to be the big physical presence that you have in your CDMs. I've got Fofana, which a lot of people will have. So the instructions on all of the defenders are the same: stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, and stick to position. Now the wing backs, this is where it gets brilliant in this formation. So the wing backs want to be on stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, overlap, and step up. So what we're going to do when the match kicks off is we're going to turn on the instruction of attacking fullbacks in game. What that will do is that will ignore that particular section and instead make them run on the attacks. So they will listen to the rest of these tactics and overlap on the outside. Now the beauty of this is if you go 2 or 3 goals up and you want them to stop attacking, you simply just turn off that tactic in game, which I will show you in the next screen, and they will go back to adopting this stay back while attacking instruction. So you'll then have a back 5 for the remainder of the game. To complete the instructions, your goalkeeper can be on whatever you prefer, my good friends. I have mine on comes for crossers and sweeper keeper. I like them to be aggressive, but it's entirely up to you. So those are the tactics, but stick around so you can see exactly how this formation works in swarming your opponents while still being solid in the defense. So then when the match is kicking off, we switch to our formation and hit up and left on the D-pad to activate attacking fullbacks. What this means is our fullbacks will defend as a back 5 still, but when they win the ball back, they will run forward and offer us an overlap outside of the wingers. As we can see here, the right back went from defence to attack to create that goal. We see here on the minimap how the fullbacks spread themselves out when you win the ball back, offering a wide option to start the next attack and interact with the wingers who are on the stay forward instructions. By having our fullbacks attack in this way, it gives us all sorts of opportunity to get in behind our opponents and outnumber them. In the defensive side, you're best off trying to control that central midfielder, leaving your back 5 to compact and make themselves hard to break down. When you win the ball back, that striker will make the get in behind runs to give us plenty of counter-attacking opportunities. From back to front, this is one of the most solid and overlooked formation due to its attacking possibilities, helping you to collect those rage quits. See ya! So you need not fear the next time you come up against the typical meta pay to win sides. You can outnumber them with your attacks. As you can see here, again, the wingers on the cutting side instructions, the 2 strikers in the middle, and the fullbacks offering the wide area, completely outnumbering the opponent. You can use this formation in a multitude of play styles. Whether you like to play tick-attacker or good old-fashioned route 1, you will be left just asking your opponent that one question. How do you like your chips, son? When you've got your lead, the choice is yours whether you want to turn the fullbacks off or carry on punishing your opponent. Instead of paying to win, you've chosen to watch BrabbsyTV so you can actually get good at the game, and then you can have fun using whatever player you want.
Akinfenwa.
Have fun using this formation in whatever way you choose to carve open your opponents. How do you like your chips? Remember, when it's time to kill off your opponents, there's only one man for the job. How do you like your chips? Hope that was useful for you friends. As always, the only thing I ask in return is hit that thumbs up button and leave a quick comment down below. Consider subscribing for free FIFA tutorials at your disposal, but wherever you are in the world, have yourselves a great day and I'll see you in the next one.
Peace.